Alright, so Deadpool is coming out next year, and of course, everyone has been losing their minds over Deadpool actually getting a really good movie and having a great incarnation compared to the X Men Origins Wolverine incarnation, where he was something. Um, and the new trailer has come out, and it's definitely really awesome. Of course, the first thing I want to talk about is the teaser because I didn't know any of this stuff was coming out. I was kind of waiting, and I wasn't even going to do a review because I figured most people did their review of the trailer when the bootleg version leaked, and Marvel decided not to, officially release that until just now. It's like a month later. But it was really cool. Like, I didn't know the teaser was out, so the teaser was definitely funny. It was a nice little thing, and it was cool that they did that because, excuse me, with it being Deadpool, it's the perfect character to do that with because he can literally have his own teaser for his own trailer. So he does like the deep voice thing, like, in a world one man stands alone, and he's like, it's me, and then he gets all high pitched and stuff, and it was really cool. And like they reference, the fact that it's Ryan Reynolds playing the character and stuff. It was just really cool. So I like the teaser. It was a nice little thing. Him just sitting in a chair, and then he has a pipe at the end that, of course, falls out. That was a nice little teaser trailer. And then we get the Red Band trailer, which was definitely really cool. It was very similar to the leaked version, which I did watch that a while ago. I just didn't want to do a review until the official version came out because there was some stuff that was CG in there. And I wanted to really be able to tell what was CG Deadpool and what was like actual Deadpool. So that's kind of why I didn't do one back then. But now we have the full Red Band trailer in amazing HD, and it looks really cool. Like I said, it's very similar. It's close to the same trailer. The one thing that I wish was still in this was the stuff where he talks to the girl and he asks like, what's your name, and she has like that crazy like atomic something name, and it was a really cool scene. It was probably one of my favorite moments in the trailer, and they kind of took that out, which kind of sucked. I actually really enjoyed that, but it was still an awesome trailer. We didn't see as much of her or Colossus because they had like 3 or 4 separate scenes when they did it at Comic-Con where they showed Colossus in there, and it was just little scenes out of context, like the scene where he does knock him into the car, but he actually talks to him, and I think he called him like a giant chrome dick or something like that in that trailer. And it was just more of Colossus and this other character. So I do wish that they kept those scenes in there. But it was still really awesome. It was like, it starts off with the serious stuff. So it kind of makes me wonder how much of that is going to be the movie. Like, how much is going to be that more serious portion where he's with his girlfriend or wife or whoever. And it's like, I've got like cancer. I've got like cancer all over the freaking place. And then it goes into like, once he starts to go into sort of the recuperation thing where it's like, we can help and make you better and stuff. That's when the jokes start coming in. It's really light there when he calls the guy Posh Spice, and then like once they finish that, it's like full on Deadpool, and it gets really insane. The action looked really cool. It was nice to see that the footage, or like the test footage that leaked, did make it into the film, so that'll be really cool to see, and how they change it up a little bit. And there were a couple of differences, mostly the fact that they kind of switched the order of certain events, and also when he's in the test footage, he talks to us about wearing the red suit so people can't see him bleed, and the bad guys wearing brown pants. They put that in after the whole car rolling portion, and that's not the ending. That's just like the second. That's where the beginning of the second half of the fight is going to start up. So that looked really cool, and he had a lot of crazy cool action scenes. He had like several different cool spin flip moments, like when he shot the guys. I think he shot like 3 or 4 people in a row with like one bullet, and he does like 4 spins, and then he just like boom, one shot, and it goes through all their heads and stuff. So that was a cool little scene, and then he like sniffs the guns, and he's like, I'm touching myself, which is really different. I watched both trailers. I watched the Red Band as well as the Green Band trailer, because they mentioned, I was reading some of the comments, and some people mentioned that the portion in the Comic-Con trailer where he's like, cue the music, and then the music starts, they actually have that in the Green Band trailer. It's not the same scene where he's with Colossus and the girl, but it's him in the car, and he's like, cue the music, and he's looking right at the camera. So he says something else there, obviously, because it's trailer, so they put different dialogue in all sorts of places, and it's much easier when you can't see what he's saying. So I think it's different than most other movies. So that actually makes it kind of cool too, because they can switch around pretty much whatever they want. His mouth's moving, and it's like put whatever you want there because we can't. You can't see his mouth moving. It's like Spider-Man. Um, so that was kind of cool. I think that was really the only scene that was actually added in the Green Band trailer. If you actually want to check it out, like that's the only little thing that's added. And they do show some slightly different clips, like when I think it was after he shoots the people, and then he's like, and he does that. In the Green Band trailer, it's like right after that, and I think he was actually shot or something because it looked like he was limping. So there are like slight minor differences if you want to see like 3 or 4 seconds of different content, which I did, which is why I watched both versions. But I love the Red Band trailer. Lots more swearing compared to the Green Band trailer. The Green Band trailer does have a cool little, of course, fourth wall breaking ending where they talk about the Red Band trailer and stuff. So you can check that out. And it's just a cool little thing where he's like, if you like this trailer, you might want to hear some big boy words and stuff like that. So I do recommend checking out the Green Band trailer for some of the little things, and you can really get the differences between where they put some of the dialogue and how they cut out, some of the swearing and stuff like that. But love the trailer, love the action. We got to see a really cool like sword fight against a guy with like 2 axes and stuff. I don't believe that was in the Comic-Con trailer. I can't really remember that scene, but it was really cool. I like that. There was full little fight scene. It seems like, considering they showed maybe 5 seconds of that in the trailer. Typically, the more they show of it, it means the more they have. Even though it's only 5 seconds, it still means they typically have more. So that guy's gonna be a big fight scene, which is pretty cool. I do wish we got to see more of the sword play. They had like the super epic gun moves where he was spinning in the air. I would have loved to have seen him using the katanas more because I love katanas more than any other weapon. So I would have loved to have seen that a little more. But they did like the quick glimpses, which makes sense because if it's Deadpool using his katanas, he's either stabbing straight through somebody's head, which even for a Red Band trailer probably can't show off too much, or he's stabbing and then he just splits somebody in half, which once again, you even for a Red Band trailer might not be able to show that. So that's probably why they had those glimpses. Although it did seem like most of them were just him stabbing people, but I'm sure there are gonna be more than several of those scenes where it's like, oh, here's a stab, and just boom, you've been split in half or something crazy like that. Um, who knows what they'll do? Maybe with Colossus, they might have him actually do some stuff. Depending on how they write him, like I don't really know, but loved the trailer. I thought it was actually really cool, very nice. Not too much fourth wall breaking. I mean, it's a trailer, so it's not going to be a million moments anyway. But I definitely enjoyed it. Some pretty cool moments, like him fighting the guy with the axes, could have been in the Comic-Con trailer, and I just forgot. But I definitely enjoyed seeing that. Like I said, just the whole reason I didn't even review the trailer when it came out, or when it got leaked, was because I couldn't tell which moments were CG. Because some stuff, it was like, I can't tell if that's really Ryan Reynolds or if that's like the CG Deadpool. Like, even when they do the close-up, that was like a CG version of his mask. And if it wasn't, it certainly looked CG. Like with the eyes and all that stuff. So that was like a CG version of the mask. When he's sitting down on the freeway, like that's actually him. And so you can tell which parts are CG, but it's definitely good CG. And the funny thing is, I think when it's CG, it looks a lot like the test footage, which looked really great back then. So I think it's kind of cool that it still keeps that look. And like when they have the freeway scene in the trailer and stuff, it looks just like the test footage. As far as how they did the color correction and everything, I'm like, it actually looks just like it. So when it's CG, even though that was just like random footage that they made to sort of pitch the movie, it's still like, it's so cool that it looks like that test footage because that's kind of what got us all like going nuts for the Deadpool film initially. So I love that it is very similar to that. Love the trailer, love the teaser. I suggest checking out all three. The teaser's like 40 seconds long or something like that, so check that out. Check out the Green Band trailer as well as the Red Band trailer because you can get those couple of minor differences and get the little ending in the Green Band, where he talks about hearing big boy words and telling your mother to call him because she has his number and stuff like that. So definitely check it out. I want to know for sure what you guys thought about the Red Band trailer. If you've seen all three versions, the teaser, the Green Band, and the Red Band, definitely let me know what some of your favorite moments were. For me, I think just the fact that they're putting the test footage, or at least recreating it in some fashion very closely, in the main film is probably just my favorite portion of the film in general. Is like, or of the trailer, I should say. It's like, it's really cool to see that they carried that over because that's what got us all, you know, amped up for it to begin with. And it's like, let's put all of that in this and then just switch a couple things around, like I said, where the dialogue is and stuff like that, and where the fourth wall breaking stuff is going to be and what he's going to say and what moves he's going to do. So I'm excited for it. I love the trailer. Like I said, I want to know what you guys thought about the teaser, the green band, red band, whichever one you saw. If you saw three, favorite parts, least favorite parts. So please comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.